Hello guys, welcome to the next video on JavaFX tutorial for beginners. In this video we will see how we can use and add combo box in JavaFX. So let's get started. To start with, I have created a project in which I have a main.java file in which I have added this line to add the main.fxml, and I have created this blank fxml file. Okay, so till now I think you know how to do this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to create a controller class. And one way of creating controller class is just right clicking on the fxml file and then go to source, and in here you can just click this generate controller, and it's going to give you the automatic name. If you are satisfied with this name, you can just click OK. Okay, and it's going to create you this controller class. Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to open my fxml file using scene builder, and in this scene builder I have this anchor pane, and I'm going to provide the size to this anchor pane as I always do, which is 300 by 300, right? So it has some initial size. And now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the controls section here, and I can see here a combo box control. So I will drag and drop this combo box control here, and I can resize it. And you can see in the properties you can give the property called prompt text. So for example, you can give the prompt text something like you want to show some list of names, so you can just say select name, okay, and press enter, and it's going to give you this prompt text on the combo box, right? Now just save it, and now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to my Eclipse, and in the controller, main controller, I'm going to implement an interface called initializable. Okay, so just add this interface, and this interface has a method which we need to implement. That's why it's showing this error to us. So just click the bulb and just add the unimplemented method. Okay, and it's going to add this one method which is initializable, and we can use this method to initialize some components. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to add a combo box element here. So I will add @fxml, and then I'm going to add public combo box, and this combo box works as a list. So you need to provide the type of data type which you want to have inside the combo box. So for example, we want to have the string data type here, and then you can provide the name to your combo box, for example, combo box. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to define a observable list, and I'm going to name it as list itself, and I'm going to initialize it as fx collection dot observable array list, and inside these brackets you can give some argument as a list. So for example, I can give the list of names, for example something like these, and just import this class called observable list, which is in JavaFX collection, and now the error will go. Okay, and now you can take this combo box and go inside your initialize method here, and then you can just call a method called set items. So just use this method called set items, and this takes observable list. Okay, so you can just copy this and paste it here, right? So what this method does is, whenever you run your code, it initialize, or it calls this method first, which calls this code, and it's going to initialize your combo box, right? And now one thing is remaining. We need to link this combo box with the combo box which we have in the scene builder. So select this combo box, and then go to the code, and then in the fx id section you just need to give the same name as this variable name. Okay, and one more thing we need to do here is go to the controller section on the left hand side and provide the controller class here. So just choose application.main controller from here and now save everything. So save it and go to your project and right click on your project and refresh it and then save it and then run your project. And now we can see the combo box with these populated names. Okay, so we can choose some names but it's not doing anything. So let's just create a method to listen this selection event. Okay, so just close everything and go to your main controller.java class, and in here we are going to create a method which will be a public void combo changed, and the argument will be action event. And what we are going to do is we are going to link this method to our combo box in the scene builder. Okay, so just go to your scene builder, select your combo box and just choose this method which we have created, which is combo changed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a label here. So just drag and drop a label in your scene builder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to display the name when I select some name using this combo box. Okay, so I'm going to give some ID to this label. So for example, my label, and the same ID I'm going to just copy it, and I'm going to save my code first, and I'm going to go to my controller and I'm going to define this label with this name. Okay, so we have this label, and this label we can use inside this combo changed method. And what we are going to do, we are going to just use this label and set some text on it. So just called set text. And what we want to set to this label, we want to take the combo box and get the values which is set on the combo box. So just use get value method, which will give you the current selected value. Okay, and it's going to set it on this label, right? So just save your code and run your code once again. And when I select some name from here, you can see it's set on the label. Right now, for example, you want to change the number of items in your combo box dynamically. So on this button click event, you want to add some more items to your combo box. So I'm going to just comment this code for now, and what I can do is I can take my combo box object and then call a method called get items. So just take get items dot add all, and this takes a collection of values. So I'm going to provide some extra names here and save my code and run my app once again. And whenever I select something from here, you can see some more names are added to the combo box. Okay, this action I can do with some button also. So let's create one more function, for example something like this, and you can say button action here. Okay, and in your scene builder you can drag and drop a button from here, and you can just call this function which we have created, which is button action, and save everything and refresh your project once again and run it once again. And right now we have 4 names inside the combo box, and when we click this button, it's going to increase the names, right, which we have added from this function. Okay, now we can also add these lists from the fxml file. So for example, I want to initiate this list from the fxml file. What I can do is I'm going to comment this code, so it's not going to populate this list to the combo box, and I'm going to go to my main.fxml file, And in here, in the combo box, so I have this combo box here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just extend this element something like this, and in between these combo box tags I'm going to add the element called items. So just add these items, and then add a element called fx collection. So just add this fx collection here, but it's not going to give you any IntelliSense because you need to import a collection class here. So just add this line, import JavaFX dot collection dot star. Okay, and now you can add fx collection and just close it and give the attribute here called fx factory is equal to observable array list. This is the same list which we have defined in the collector class. Okay, so now in between these elements for the fx collection you can add the items. And how you can add the items? You can add the items something like this. So just add string and then fx value is equal to your text. For example, item 1, item 2, item 3, and so on. For example, item 4. And then you can save your code and run it once again. And now you can see here it's populated with item 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you can also populate your combo box using the fxml file, something like this. So this is all about combo box in JavaFX. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.